Turkey began their Euro 2024 campaign with 3-1 victory over competition newcomers Georgia, starting Group F of the competition off with a bang. The Crescent Stars were winless in their last 5 matches heading into this opening contest in Dortmund, but worries of another European collapse were quashed after 25 minutes when Mert Muldur hit a sweet volley from the edge of the box to hand the 2008 semi-finalist the lead. Extremely keen to show that they are not in Germany to make up the numbers of the 24-team competition, Georgia restored parity in the contest 7 minutes later thanks to Georges Mikautadze, who will now forever have the title of netting his nation's first ever goal at a major tournament. After playing a bit-part role for Spanish and European champions Real Madrid this season, Turkey sensational Arder Guler stepped into the continental spotlight and fired Vincenzo Montella's men back in front on 65 minutes, before the Crescent Stars added a third in stoppage time through Kerem Akturkoglu. Following their disastrous Euro 2020 campaign, in which they failed to collect any points and managed just a single goal, success in Dortmund against Georgia will have gone a long way in restoring pride and confidence in the Turkish national side, who are now within touching distance of the knockout stages. On his 50th birthday, Turkey manager Vincenzo Montella picked up a side full of exciting attacking talent, including Real Madrid Arder Guler, who recently became the first Turkish player to win the Champions League, whilst Juventus prospect Kenan Yıldız made his major tournament debut on the other flank. All of Georgia's starting contingent were making their bows on the biggest of continental stages, yet the Euro newcomers still possessed a massive threat in forward areas thanks to their two-man strike force, with Napoli hero Kvaratskhelia and Georges Mikautadze regular goal scorers in top European leagues. After failing massively at Euro 2024, despite being the majority of people's dark horses for victory, the Crescent Stars were in no mood for waiting around in rainy Dortmund, with an early contender for goal of the tournament from an unlikely source putting Montella's men ahead. Probing the Georgian backline down the left, Fener boss man Ferdi Kadıoğlu whipped in a delivery that was firstly cleared by a defender before rolling into the path of club teammate Mert Muldur, who stepped onto the ball expertly and fired a rising volley into the near corner before Giorgi Mamardashvili could appropriately react. Arguably just content with being at a major tournament for the first time in their history, Georgia were not disheartened by an early setback, and only 7 minutes after Turkey had taken the lead in extraordinary fashion, Willy Signal's side produced their own magical moment. Taking advantage of a brief period of dominance, midfielder Giorgi Kochorashvili danced around the side of the Turkish defense before standing up a defender, with the 24-year-old then finding a yard of space and playing across to Mikautadze, who punched a low-effort past Mert Gunok and into the near post. With the fiery and passionate atmosphere coming down from the stands and onto the Dortmund turf, it was not long after the half-time whistle that another eye-catching moment had those of a Turkish persuasion jumping with joy as their troops managed to regain the advantage. Guilty of running into traffic and overplaying in his own half, Georgia wide man Kvaratskhelia was quickly closed down and dispossessed by the challenge of Kanahan, with the loose ball arriving at the feet of Guler, who advanced slightly infield before guiding a scrumptious left-footed curler into the far corner. After securing a vital 3 points against section outsiders Georgia, Turkey will be in confident mood ahead of arguably their most challenging fixture of Group F on Saturday evening, when the Crescent Stars will pit their wits against Cristiano Ronaldo's Portugal in Dortmund. Georgia shown considerable signs of promise during their major tournament debut and could have snatched a point right at the end in Dortmund, however with nothing to show for their efforts. Saturday's meeting against Czech Republic is potentially a do-or-die occasion for Signal's men.